Hello, everybody. I'm Melissa Budzinski from Gilda's Club Grand Rapids, and I'm so glad to be here with you today again to bring you another family event on Facebook Live. I hope this is coming to you safe and healthy and adjusting to all of the changes that are happening as we're going along, the different ways people are doing school and work and really just life. So, for those of you who don't know, Gilda's Club is a free cancer and grief support community. Yeah, all you have to do is give us a call if you're interested in learning about our support program. We're 100% virtual right now, and our number is 453-8300, or you can look us up at gildasclubgr.org. If you're here listening today, we'd love to know that you are. Just put in the comment section that you're listening. If you're not able to listen when we're live, but would love to listen later, we will have it pre-recorded, or it's being recorded, I should say, right now. And that will be available for viewing. We encourage everyone to share these beautiful stories and information on your Facebook page or wherever if you're so willing. That'd be great. All right, with that, I think I'll get started. I'm going to share my screen here, so it's going to take me a few seconds. But today we're going to talk about being blue and how it is okay to be blue and how it's okay to be sad, and that sad things happen sometimes, and then what to do if we are feeling sad. So this is a great book that we have. It's called The Blue Day Book for Kids: Lessons in Cheering Yourself Up by Trevor Grieve. And it is just a fun book, and I'm so happy to be able to share it with all of you. The Blue Day Book for Kids. Have you ever had a blue day? What do you think is a blue day? I'm wondering. A blue day is a day when nothing seems to go right. You just kind of feel lousy. It might be a day too that you're remembering the person in your life who died, or that you learned that someone in your life has a diagnosis of cancer, or maybe COVID, or something else. You might feel grumpy. Boy, he really looks grumpy, doesn't he? Or you might feel a little lonely. I know that a grief journey can often feel very, very lonely. It often feels like no one else knows or understands. Sometimes you just feel really shy. Or just plain pooped, exhausted. Boy, all of this new way of living, all of this stay at home and social distancing and being online, this is all way more exhausting than I ever remember it before. Basically, you're not much fun to be around. Other people may not understand how you feel. In fact, a blue day seems like everyone is ignoring you or picking on you. A blue day can sneak up on you when you least expect it. Someone might do or say something mean that hurts your feelings. Or maybe you have a moment of just your grief or your difficulty adjusting to your person's diagnosis just bubbles up all of a sudden. You might make a silly mistake and feel weird about it, and trying to cover that up only makes it worse. That's a silly monkey, isn't it? Your adult may be mad at you or even yell at you. That doesn't feel good. Or you might get put in timeout at school or at home. That's a sure way to a blue day. Have you ever been forced to share your toy or a snack that you really didn't want to? Grown-ups don't always understand how hard it is to share. I'm going to go back because it also sometimes is hard to share our feelings, not only our things, not only our food, our toys, those kinds of things, but sometimes it's really hard to share our feelings or to eat Brussels sprouts for dinner or had to eat Brussels sprouts for dinner. Blah. Well, I have to disagree with this. I love Brussels sprouts. And I don't actually like to share my Brussels sprouts. So, although nobody ever asked me to share other things that I don't like to eat, maybe there's something else you don't like to eat, but no one ever asked you to share those things. Does it ever seem like you're too big to play with the little kids, but too little to play with the big kids? Sometimes I feel like this is also a really good picture of how it feels when you're on a grief journey or on a cancer journey, that grief or that cancer feels so much bigger than you. You feel very small comparatively. Feeling like you don't fit in can really bring on a blue day. I know we've had lots of youth in our programs talk to us about how they feel like no one at school understands when they've had someone in their life that died, or if someone has had a diagnosis, how they feel kind of like they don't fit in anymore, which is like being sick, but not knowing what hurts. Yeah, sometimes you can really feel that blue day in your whole body. Everything seems impossible on a blue day. You don't feel like playing. And you know what? Sometimes it's okay to not play. It's okay to take a rest or laughing. You just feel really sad. And it's okay to feel those feelings. It's all right to feel really sad. And you don't have to explain it to anyone either, or even talking. There's my point. It's okay to say, I don't feel like talking about it right now. I'll talk about it a little later. On a blue day, it's like you're stuck in a deep hole and you can't climb out. Well, listen up, kids. You can get past a blue day. There are lots of ways to do it. And one of the first ways I want to say is that just to feel those feelings, they can be uncomfortable and it can be difficult to really feel those feelings for any length of time. But it's okay to feel sad. It's okay to feel blue. It's okay to have a down day where you're just a little bit lower energy. And then it's okay also to work on brightening your day up and working yourself through that. Sometimes just a little nap can help you to feel better and help you to see things more clearly. But if you don't feel like resting, try singing your favorite songs as loud as you can. Boy, I wonder what song they're singing. While you're at it, you can break out some dance moves. That physical activity is a great idea. This cat is really cute. If you don't feel like hanging out with friends, you can have some fun all on your own. Go for a walk, kick the ball around, play with your dog. Try to stand on your head. That's a great way to see the world differently. More grown-ups should really try this. Yoga. There's the yoga move. By the way, did you ever stop to think that everyone on the other side of the world is walking around upside down? And we're walking around upside down to them? It's kind of weird, isn't it? Another great way to beat a blue day is to create. Get out the paints and the crayons and spaghetti sauce. Just cut loose. You could draw a person of your picture of the person that died in your life or the person who has the diagnosis. You could make a picture for that person. You could draw your feelings. Just let yourself go at it. Pick colors that represent your feelings and movements that feel the way that those feelings do right inside your body. And then just let it happen. You can shake up your day, your usual routine, by trying something that you've never tried before. Or pretend that you're somebody else entirely. Sometimes it's okay to just take a break from a blue day. Sometimes you can cheer up by talking to your best friends or even just thinking about someone you really like. It's true. At Gilda's Club, we spent a lot of time in groups and often talk about our feelings in those groups. And so bringing your blue day to your group and talking with them about it, sharing that common feelings, those common feelings about grief or about a cancer diagnosis can really be helpful. And just thinking about those people in your support groups, in your support circles, can really help. Especially if you think about times you did something really crazy together, a really good memory. Think about that really intensely, like where you were, what it smelled like, what it sounded like, what were the colors. Bring that memory up as fully as you can, and that can really help lift your mood. Ah, you see, a smile can sneak up on you just like a blue day can. Before you know it, you'll be back to your old self. In fact, if you're not careful, you might start smiling so much that people might think that you're up to something. Of course, you are up to something. You're cheering yourself up by changing the color of your day. With a little imagination and some help from other people, you can change a blue day into a new day when all kinds of amazing things can happen. This reminds me of people at Gilda's Club often talk about how surprised they are at how much they feel better and how deep those relationships have become in their groups when they share what's on their heart with each other. A day when it's great to be you. Now, isn't that a much better way to look at your world? Yeah, I think so too. The end. So, just to bring it all together, is that sometimes we have a blue day. Sometimes we're remembering really deeply, or our body is remembering really deeply those things that might be sad in our life, that sad things that have happened, like maybe the different way that we're doing school, or the person that died, or the person who's had a diagnosis and is really sick. And we just might have all of those feelings in that day. And it's okay if you want to just spend that day feeling those feelings, allowing yourself to have those feelings of sadness or that time of quiet, um, or crying even, and to spend that day honoring yourself. If that goes on for more than one day, for let's say a week or 2 weeks, then it's really important that you tell somebody that you're feeling that blue, that your blue day is turned into a blue week, and that maybe then they can help you in figuring out some ways that you can make your blue day into a new day and cheering yourself up. And sometimes that means talking to someone, a social worker like myself, or coming to a group like we offer at Gilda's Club, or doing some other kinds of things, but sharing with a trusted person in your life about your blue day and keeping that communication open, allowing yourself the support, giving yourself some good time to feel your feels, and then move on and change the color of your day into maybe a rainbow day and a day full of possibility. We say at Gilda's Club that we talk about the tough stuff to find our joy again. And often that happens. Often tears are accompanied with laughter, and they come together, and we feel fully human and honor that fully human expression of our feelings. So I hope today, if you're having a blue day, that you are able to allow yourself some time and connect with someone, and then maybe work on moving that blue day into a different color. And if you're not, that you're having a good day and that you know what to do if you do have a blue day. If you have any questions, if you want to share with us what you do during a blue day, please just let us know on the post there. You can let us know on Facebook, or you can email us, or you can call us. We'd love to hear from you. If you're interested in some grief or cancer support, please give us a call, 453-8300. We would love to talk with you about that, our free program. We also are very excited to announce that we have our West Side Walk coming up. And for some of you who have participated in the past, we're so grateful. And you have this opportunity to participate again this year. If you have in the past, you'll be having an email coming, so keep an eye out for that, and it'll have a lot of information. If you haven't participated in the past, you can look on our website, gildasclubgr.org, and you can look up Westside or Walk. I think it's that website plus Walk, and then you can it'll take you right to our Walk page where you can make your own profile, and you can set yourself up to be a team captain, or create your own Walk profile just for yourself. This is a fundraiser right for Gilda's Club. All the money that we raise stays right here in West Michigan at our Gilda's Club to help us sustain our program. We so appreciate any support and all the support that our community has given us in the past and is willing to give us in the future. So if you have any questions about that, please feel free just to reach out to us and connect with us. Otherwise, I hope you're having a great day. I look forward to seeing you again sometime soon, and have a good week. Take care. Bye.